Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction and discussion for the character designs for Magical Girl Raising Project Limited before we get into reading the actual thing each Tuesday. So first, let's explain this setup here before we get into it. So unlike last time where I could get the untranslated pages, Nav or Platt, either way, big thanks to them, they were able to get me just screenshots of the actual each character design without any of the text in view, so big thanks to them. It was really helpful. What I ended up doing, I ended up photoshopping them all together onto one screen. I just threw that little purple pinkish background up there in the back so it wouldn't be something too harsh to look at. So I threw them all into one picture so I can zoom in and out on them as I'm reacting to and discussing to each one. And then I'll react to and discuss each of them, and it'll kind of be like the video I did for Restart, if any of you were around for when I did my reaction to the Restart characters before reading Restart. Also, I saw he sent me 16, there were 16 again, but 2 of them were Ripple, who we already know, and Pithy Frederica. So since we already know those 2, I'm not going to bother with adding them in and just taking up more space. But let's talk about the 14 new characters, whose names and powers I don't know, and that's kind of the point. I want to keep them a secret for when we're reading the actual series, since that's usually important plot-wise. That's why I was like, leave them off the character thing. But being able to see this first before reading kind of gives me a picture in my head of what the characters will look like as I'm reading. So that's why it's helpful to do stuff like this. Another thing that I thought was really cool, when I opened up each of them to throw them up here, I tried not to look at most of them so that I wouldn't get too spoiled and my reactions would be fresh. But there was one, this one right here, that as I was doing it, I was like, I just cannot stop looking at that character design. I kept trying to pry my eyes away, but that one sticks out more than the rest. So I'm excited to get to that one. But I guess I'll start from the top left and go like that. I guess the way I'll do them. So let's start, and I'll zoom in as we do it to make this easier. So yeah, so now we have this character here who, one thing that's cool too that was mentioned last time I did the character design reactions was always look out for animal features, because basically every girl in the series has these animal features. I like the heart tail things on her. They remind me of, what's that bird called? It's not the phoenix, but there's this other like Chinese mythological bird, I think it's Chinese at least, that has tails like that. Is it this? Actually, that's a Japanese name. Is it the Suzaku? Is that the name of the mythical bird? Or those Suzaku tails? That's what it looks like. And I like the pigtails. The braids kind of match it too. And they have this hat on that it kind of reminds me of like a military style hat. The uniform kind of, it doesn't remind me as much of a military style uniform. It looks kind of like a flight attendant uniform. Is the way that kind of looks. So I like the design. It also has the thing going on where one half of the hair looks pinkish and one sort of brown blondish. Okay, I like that character design. Very heart themed, and last time we gave names to all of them based solely on their design. I was about to say braid something, but now I remember that, well, I called Noko-chan Braid Maid last time. This will be Suzaku Flight Attendant, or Flight Attendant Suzaku will be her name. Next we have, her design reminds me of Roxy from Pokemon. I guess it's just the stripes and sort of the, well, it's not only the stripes, but it's kind of the long sleeve dress hanging off the shoulders with the triangle fringes at the bottoms. Very much like the design of Roxy from Pokemon. I like the hair a lot. She has this very grimy punk rock look. I like this little, I can't tell if that's like a crownish looking thing up there on that side of her headband. And then this side, again, no idea what that's supposed to be. And oh, that might just be the top of the guitar. It looks like she has a guitar on this side Don't know what the thing on that side is. Maybe it's just a strap hanging down from her headband. Okay, so the guitar is cool. He has the blood spatter design. Looks like she has a skeletal tail. And yeah, it looks like she has skeletons on her shoulders too. Okay. Is there something in some kind of game or anime called Skull Noise? Because I was about to call her Skull Noise, and that sounds like a very familiar term. Well, since it's the first thing that pops into my head, Skull Noise. Next, we have, let's slide this over, we have this girl. I like this design a lot too, like the one before. I like those first two, but I think this might be my favorite so far. I like the goofy frill collar that's like not just around her neck, but she has it also going up at the back as well. Her little arm gloves are cute. She has the sword, the rapier. Or actually, would that be a rapier? I think so. I don't know. And her tail is kind of... It's not really fox-like. She has a little feather on the top of her head too. It's weird. Is it supposed to be a bird-type tail? I was thinking something kind of like a mink or ferret kind of tail. Interesting. Or a weasel. Yeah, she's like a weasel. Okay, Weasel Musketeer. And next week, I've seen this design before in fan art and stuff. Don't know anything about her, but I've seen this design before. She has a very demon, devil, succubus design. Very Western, too, kind of. A Western demon or Western devil type design. So she is very much like a succubus, basically. I don't know what else to call her. Her design... The rest have a lot of different things going on, but hers is not a lot of different things going on. It's basically the one thing. Unless it's something like I completely missed when I did the reactions last time that Rionetta was a doll. So unless I'm missing something, yeah, it seems pretty straightforward, her design. I like the little tail just hanging off a string or ribbon kind of thing. So it's not like a real tail. I'm trying to think of a more creative name from her for her than just succubus. But her wings kind of look like paper to me. So origami succubus maybe? Okay, that is her new magical girl name. And next we have really cool Mage Girl. Hold on, let me make sure my face cam isn't blocking her. Let me check. Yep, we're all good. So, some sort of mage. She has a little snake around one of her legs. Almost didn't notice that. She has mega drill hair to pierce the heavens with. And the heavens are within her hat. She has little stars inside her hat. That's really cool. A little cross on her head. Her eyes look really cool. That's another thing. I didn't pay much attention to the other girl's eyes. Let me look. Because eyes are somewhat important in the design for Magical Girl Raising Project sometimes. These designs are getting me really excited. I forgot how hyped the designs were in Magical Girl Raising Project. She has this one long bit coming off the sun or star type thing on her hat. I like it. And it looks like she has a little button cloak underneath the overcloak or button outfit. That's cute. Now what shall you be? Galaxy Mage. The quick decisions, Galaxy Mage. Next she reminds me a lot of Pechka. Maybe it's the pose. She looks a lot like Pechka. She has, maybe her power has something to do with the doves delivering letters. She's like a messenger pigeon. Because she has kind of a pigeon-y dove type tail thing going on. Again, it doesn't look like a real tail. It might just be part of the outfit. And that's another thing that's always confusing with Magical Girl Raising Project, where you're always left to wonder, is that a tail? Is that part of the outfit? Yeah, she reminds me of a Nutcracker, though, too, with the outfit. Like, very much reminds me of a Nutcracker. So she's like a messenger pigeon. She's a Nutcracker. Gosh. Yeah, I guess I'll just call her messenger pigeon. That's good enough. And I like to, again, the design's having a lot going on. The little heart-shaped thing, the little thing on her chest looks like a dove or pigeon type beak. So I like that. So she's just messenger pigeon. And then I kind of get this now. Okay, when I was like I said, I was trying not to pay attention to the designs when I was throwing them up here, but just at first glance throwing them up here, I thought she looked kind of like a unicorn. I thought that was a horn, but no, she looks like a melting candle. And she has the chains all I was about to say BDSM. She has the chains all over her too. Okay. That's cute. She has the little chain on her ankle. That's a really cute design. That's maybe my second or third favorite so far. I don't know, I really like this design because she looks like a melting candle. That's really cool. Like the way her dress flows at the bottom and the way her hair is held up. That's so cool. She looks like a melting candle. I really like that design in the little flicker of flame on top. I like that a lot. So she I was tempted to color Litwick there. She, something candle related. So, she's maybe like Chandelier Prisoner. That's what she's called, Chandelier Prisoner. Now we have a Ballerina. Again, this feels like the Succubus, where I'm not seeing a lot of different details other than just, hey, it's a ballerina. She has this little crown-ish thing on her head, though. She has ribbons everywhere. Lots of ribbons, lots of bows. Like, actually, look at on her back, there's like a million ribbon bows. And on the sides of her head, it looks like a bunch of them, too. She has bows everywhere. So, yes, bows everywhere is too simple, so her name is Everywhere Bows. And now here's my favorite one. Look at the eyes. Those eyes have seen some shit. Those are the eyes of, like, someone who's gone to the depths and back. What in the hell? She looks like a poodle, too. Look at her eyes, though. That is a really striking design. I really like this design. Just also because I like just, like, pale monochromatic color schemes, too. Yeah, and she has the little checkers all over. That's a cool design. And the little strands of hair that hang out, I like that a lot. And I can't tell what these little floaty puffballs are. Are they attached to her or something? I can't really tell. Oh, she might be supposed to look like a dandelion, maybe. She could be... She might be meant to look like a dandelion. I think she looks kind of like a poodle, though. I kind of want to go with that. Because it looks like there's some kind of thin thing there that maybe is supposed to look like a stem of some kind. And maybe they're like... Yeah, because it looks like there's another little stem thing there. So maybe they're hanging off the back of her hat or the back of her hair. And they're supposed to be like dandelions growing off of her. And that's the idea behind her design. Ah, man. Those eyes, though, it's really, really striking. What should her name be? Oh, I don't know. I guess her name will be... Her name... I don't know. Her name will be Poodle Flower. So, she's Poodle Flower. And then we have a lolly one. I think last time there was one where I was like, oh, that's kind of a lolly design because she's smaller than the others. And I think that's what I called... Oh, that's what I called Rionetta last time. But there was also Cherna. Cherna also had a very lolly-type design. This girl does. I like the way you see the little hands holding the big, long draping sleeves. I think it's more of a really, really short yukata rather than a Miko outfit. Because I'm pretty sure a Miko outfit wouldn't have the draping, well, wouldn't have sleeves that draping, even though it would be shorter where a yukata is long. I like the knee socks as well, because knee socks are click, very nice. Bunny ears are always cute. I love friggin' rabbits. Rabbits are the coolest thing ever. The hair color is pretty. It matches the little background color I used. Oh, hold on. I wasn't looking for animal tails on all these. Let me look back really briefly. Doesn't look like there's one on Candle Girl that we can see. And if there was one on Ribbon Girl, there'd be too many bows to see anyway. It looks like there might be a tail of blocks or checkers, because there's something hanging behind her foot touching the ground, see? Behind those blocks. So no, she isn't Poodle Flower, she's Block Poodle. Okay, Black Poodle. No tail that we can see on her, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe she had a snake tail because she has a snake on her leg. So that looks like a rabbit tail. So she's like a full-on, she's like a full-on Usagi, full-on rabbit. So she is, and I like the cutesy design on the waist, the band around the waist. Don't remember the name for it. I should though. Is it just Obi? I don't remember. Anything more from this design? No, just very much looks like rabbit type. So she's just Usagi Mimi, because I could see that being her actual name. I could see that being a legit. I'm always horrible at trying to guess their names ahead of time, though, because their names are often very unrelated to the design, especially in Unmarked. The names were like basically nothing like the design, and oftentimes the names didn't even match the powers. The names are kind of what they are, and it's great. So this is Captain Hook. We have a little pirate girl. I love pirates. She looks like she has a cat tail too. So she has some kind of cat tail. The little boots are cute. Spikes on the dress. Captain's hat. She's just a pirate. She's Captain Hook with the cat tail. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. Actually, she's all blue like that, so she isn't Captain Hook, she's Captain Crunch. So Captain Crunch will be her name. Then we have this one. I like the... I don't know if they're meant to be stub legs, but I like the stub legs. And it looks like... Do her legs bend backwards at the knee? Something looks up with her legs. Or maybe it's just, again, the design, or just the way it was drawn. I like it. Looks like she kind of has a onesie going on, which are cute. Is little gloves. Kind of look like some kind of protective gloves. Tiny hands, though. She has the weird little pigtails, a halo above her head. This big halo she's sitting on looks like a horse tail, maybe? So she's some kind of horse? An angel horse? But she has a very techno vibe going on. She'll be Techno Angel. And then we're on the last two. She has... Does she even have legs, or is she just like a genie? She looks like she's just like a genie. Or are those... Is one of them off-panel? Or no. Those are just flowers. I was like, are those her legs spreading out and these little black things are her feet? But no, I think she's just like... And I can't tell if that's a tail. It might be like... It looks like leaves. Or like flower petals. It looks like leaves, not like an actual tail. I like the hairstyle, though. Hair is cute. Even though most of it's covered up. She's got this flower theme going on. These red leaves. Very fall-themed to me. So she'll be Autumn Genie. Again, there's not much going on here with her that I feel like I can glean very much from. She just looks like a genie to me, is all I can see. Genie and fall-type flowers. So, yeah, what I call her, Autumn Genie. That is her. And then this last one, she looks kind of like a Vegas showgirl. I even think she has playing cards behind her, so yeah, that totally fits. I don't know what's up with her hair, because the lighter parts seem to stick out further, so I don't know if they're supposed to be like wings on the side of her heads, like the wings on the sides of the heads from, what was it that had that Kimono Friends? So maybe she's got a bird theme. It looks like, oh, she has a tail. Is that a skunk tail? Maybe she's a skunk, actually. I thought she was a bird at first, because her hairstyle is very bird-like, but maybe she's a skunk. And she has these little strawberry-colored looking things coming off from the sides. Oh, there's something hanging down there, too. Oh, no, that looks like a tail. That looks like a white tail, and it's holding a staff of some kind, maybe? And she has cards behind her? Oh, I am confused. I am confused a lot. Since her design is really confusing, I'm just going to call her Skunk Joker. So, she is Skunk Joker, and that would be the last of the 14 designs. So let's zoom back out and give some more general thoughts now that I've looked at them each individually. So, for my favorite designs, I thought this was going to go in here. What was it? Block Poodle? I thought Block Poodle was going to be my favorite design going into this, but I actually like Chandelier Prisoner. I like her a lot. The Melting Candle Girl, I like that design a ton. She might be my new favorite. It's between those two though, and I really like Weasel Musketeer. Was that what I called her? I really like Weasel Musketeer. So yeah, I think last time I ranked my favorite designs at the end of the video. So yeah, let's rank these from least to most favorite real quick. My least favorite new design, well, at least the one I'm least excited for right now is probably the one that I've already seen. So it was Paper Succubus. So yeah, Paper Succubus is 14 out of 14 right now. The next one that I thought was least exciting is maybe what I saw call her Usagi Mimi, because I thought that could be a real name. All of them are really, really good though. Like this is one, there are 0 designs that don't look really cool. So I would put her in 13th. Then maybe 12th would be Skunk Joker, just because the design really confuses me. I can't tell if that's a tail, if that is a tail or some kind of frill, what those little red things are. Or though, like, what's up with her hair? Why do the white parts like stick out away from the black parts? So Skunk Joker, 12 out of 14. 11th would be maybe Everywhere Bows, and then 10th would be Captain Crunch. 9th, probably Techno Angel. Is that what I called her? So 9th, probably Techno Angel. The 8th most exciting design to me, I'm kind of excited for Fall Genie. Even though it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, I think that makes me more excited because it's hard to tell what's going on. So what am I at, 7th now? 7th is probably gonna be, I called her something Suzaku. Oh, Flight Attendant Suzaku, is that what I called her? So Flight Attendant Suzaku. 6th, probably Carrier Pigeon. My the one I'm 5th most excited for. Did I get off track here? No, I didn't. Ah, man, this is difficult. 5th most exciting is Skull Noise. I like the skull skeletal bits hanging off though. That's really, really cool. I'm 4th most excited probably for, I called her Galaxy Mage, I think. 3rd most excited for, I don't know. I don't know of these top 3. These top 3 power gap above all the rest, but I'm excited for Weasel Musketeer, the 3rd most. I would say 2nd will be Block Poodle, and the one I'm most excited to see, I don't know. Should Block Poodle be number 1? Yeah, Block Poodle's number 1. 2nd place is Chandelier Prisoner, but those two are really, really cool. I think both of them kind of have similar designs too, but like I said, I like that color scheme of just like this monochromatic, really light, pale look. And I guess she's even better because the eyes are like, they follow that color scheme too. So yeah, I love all these designs. I'm excited to read Limited, but I'm actually going to be kind of busy, I think, on Tuesday, which is why I'm going to post this early. This was originally going to be for Tuesday, but I'm going to post it on Sunday instead, so you'll be getting this video early. And in addition to that, this Tuesday I'll not be doing Magical Girl Raising Project. Since I'm doing this Sunday, I'll do One Piece on Tuesday, but discounting this coming Tuesday, every Tuesday after that we'll have a read through for Limited, starting from chapter 1 every single Tuesday. And if it's something where the chapter is too long and I can't read it all in one day, I'll do the first part Tuesday and then I'll do the second part, I don't know, like Friday, Saturday maybe. It might not even be till Friday or Saturday. I'll record it all at I don't even know if I can record it all at once if it's too long, or if I could record it all at once I would post it all at once. But yeah, if a chapter is too long and I have to split it into 2 parts, the first part will be Tuesday, second part will be later in the week depending on how long it takes me to read it, and how busy I am the week. So expect a video every Tuesday at the very, very least, now that we're getting into Limited finally. So I'm excited for this. A big thank you again to Platt/Mav. And yeah, It's going to be so hard not reading for another week. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these designs and what you think of my thoughts on them. No spoilers, please, I guess. Which ones are your favorite and all that. And see, it helps that I learned last time, it helps that I gave the fake names that I made up, because then you can refer to them by the fake names so that you don't spoil me on the actual characters. Yeah, so comment down there, tell me anything you thought about all this. Subscribe for more Magical Girl Raising Project, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk with me or more of us there, just ask and I can give you a link to Discord. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.